I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she?
She ain't The Rock, though.
There's just too many coincidences.
Oh, fancy them mug.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Hey, that's why I be liking Winter, bro.
You nasty.
What's up, Nasty Cast? It's your man behind the cam, Director, here with another RWBY reaction, Volume 7, Chapter 8, Cordially Invited. In the last chapter, yeah. So Jacques decided to flex his first power move, and his first power move is to invite General Ironwood into what would call a debate or maybe a job evaluation, because he wants to get him off the council. Now, mind you, I don't know what kind of power this council seat has from Mantle. I'm not sure I quite understand the economic, political situation that we're in, but to think that he can just win one election, fill one council seat, and then try to get Ironwood off the council is kind of like, did I miss something? We're gonna see. We saw Ironwood take Ozpin to the Staff of Creation, where we learn that Atlas isn't floating because of dust. It's floating because the Staff of Creation allows it to float. However, it can only have one objective at a time, which is why the Amity Tower is such a difficult thing right now. Speaking of Amity Tower, we have Robin Hill, who's finally let into the loop, although not by Ironwood himself, by Yang and Blake, because they decide that why should we go with attacking and help Ironwood to capture a lady who's done nothing but try to make the world a better place. They're technically speaking on the same sides. And I really like that Blake and Yang talked it out. Yang brought it up first. She was like, do you think it's okay that we didn't tell Ironwood? Because I think even Ironwood knew that there's no destroying Salem, like, I think he would reconsider some of the things he's trying to do. I also think that Ruby and crew need to sit down and reconsider what they mean when they say destroying Salem. I think even Ozpin didn't catch that. They said, he asked Jen, how do I destroy Salem? She said, you can't destroy Salem. So my next question would have been, how do I change Salem? How do I defeat Salem? I would have just asked a different series of questions besides destroy, because destroy is a very specific word. It means to take apart, to combust, to dismantle, you know what I mean? So like saying destroy, that you can't destroy her. However, you could placate her, you could soothe her, there's a lot of different words they could have used. I feel like I shouldn't say that because I don't know much about Jen, but I feel like when you ask a very specific question, you get a very specific answer. Versus the few times we've seen her, one time was on their question, so we got exact answer. The other time was freebie, let's just call it, where Ruby got to talk to Jen. So Jen seems like the type to me where it's like, I think you ask overly specific, how do I destroy her, and not how do we help Salem. Like maybe that's the question you need to ask. That may be the wildest thing. They need to ask Jen, how do we save Salem? There it is. But yeah, moving forward, hopefully Ironwood gets a little, what's the word I'm looking for, leniency from Robin Hill. Hopefully Jacques isn't trying anything too crazy. I want to know if Yang and Blake are going to tell the rest of Team RWBY what they did, or if they'll even tell Ironwood what they did, because I think that's going to be a very big issue. They didn't trust him at first. He seems to be trusting them. Now they seem to have kind of broken that trust. So it's going to be a matter of, is he going to flip and overreact the way we've been seeing him overreact to certain things? Or is he going to be like, no, it's fine, I can handle this? I don't know, man. Ironwood is becoming more and more unstable and paranoid, and I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I also want to know if Pietro, the team of RWBY, Weiss, Pietro, Maria, if they're going to get together and put it together that Arthur is the one causing this. Weiss knows something is up. We all know something is up. Me and you, we know something is up. However, it's a question of how long before everybody else catches up. With that being said, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So if you made this far and you haven't already, Volume 7, come on, hit that sub button, drop a like on the video, hit the bell for notifications because we post content daily and you don't want to miss out. If you're on the catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check the description for the Twitch link and of course the Patreon link where you find uncut, unreleased RWBY reactions. RWBY, Volume 7, Chapter 8 reaction coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a life
Alice looks so beautiful in this shot.
comes gravity. You're holding out for some romantic life.
Oh, they show the outfit changes throughout the intro and I never even realized it. Wow. Aesop's. Arthur. Jack. Poor Penny. Jeez. Yeah, that's Robin and Crow. That's hot. I like that. Ah, it's the first time I thought it was winter. Funny. As a reactor, I'm so used to avoiding intros because of spoilers. But like usually when I get further into the volume, I'm like, yeah, I'm spoiling everything.
Into a fluffy PR move.
Of course.
He said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she?
She ain't the Rock though.
There's just too many coincidences.
There is.
Your dad might have something to do with Salem.
He does.
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win.
And we should do the same.
Meaning...
Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
That's on God though. Look, fancy them mug.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Hey, that's why I be liking Winter, bro. She's like, I work for you, bro, but you don't pay me enough to smile at my daddy's house.
Good evening, everyone.
And this little fuckboy.
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been? I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go.
Bruh.
Imagine why. General, exactly how large do you think our...
I'm not surprised.
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
Fucking Whitley. Boy, oh boy.
For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck.
Damn, nah.
Invited you, didn't they?
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Drunko Crow is gone forever.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Yeah.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff.
Hell yeah.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up. Oh, I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home only to come crawling back?
This might be a problem.
General Ironwood, please.
I really don't like Whitley or Jacques. I really don't.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it.
Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Hey,
I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Here we go.
I want this kid buzz off.
We need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Oh, Nora's been itching to fuck things up. And eat everything.
Sure, the company is lucky to have you, but if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
Right, the company has promised me my own parking space.
Care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
Ah, what a beautiful symphony of disgusting mess. Oh, okay, it still works.
If you'll excuse me.
You look good with purple, bruh. Fuck out of here. Weiss is like, you could have just punched him.
The matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure
Yo, Winter.
is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest.
Winter's about to lose her cool, bro.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
Yes, girl, pop off on your daddy. Oh no.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh no, that's what he wanted?
General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what—
Winter. That's enough.
Damn. As soon as I saw his stupid little mustache curl up, I knew she played into his hand. She mad, boy.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Nobody's gonna buy that. She gonna snitch on you right now.
Hello, darling.
Are you okay?
Is that their mama?
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
Nah, sometimes staying in line is too much.
You're right. I don't understand.
She's too wholesome for the rest of us.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
Yo, Weiss mama is the way to go. Sheesh.
It's fine.
What are you doing in your father's office?
What are you doing?
Just looking for something I left.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think you may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yeah, right.
Some of us are trying to do something about it.
Oof.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever needed to.
Well,
Come back to stay, have you?
I was gonna say what she could imagine, but I know for a fact what she could be imagining right now.
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes.
I feel so bad for Weiss's mama, bro.
No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Man!
Nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Poor. I want to not like Whitley, bro.
Who are you?
He even stopped the rain? Wait, he's controlling the weather? Wait, nope, I caught up. He turned off the heat so the rain turned to snow. That's what I'm going with. Yo, so that was Volume 7, Chapter 8. Let me tell you right now, right? So, I said a joke about missing Drunko Crow. It's not that I miss him being drunk. I just miss the grit that the old Crow had. This new Crow operating in this, from his evolution of, you know, leaving all that behind, he's kind of lost his grit, but not his skill. I'm glad that he's in a better place. Unlike poor Willow, who is still fighting day in, day out. Hearing the stories about her mother and then meeting her mother just for these short, like 2 or 3 minutes, you get the full picture. I think RWBY does a good job, the show that is, does a good job of, you know, they set you up to feel a certain way about a character and then they hit you with the little flip twist and it's like, oh, it's not what we thought. And in this case, you know, Willow is everything that they said she is. However, you can see the strain, the wear, and the burden that everything she's been going through is taking on her. So just like with Crow, the stuff he had to deal with that drove him to Drunko Crow, I can see why we have Wine Willow on the other side. Or I guess technically that looked like Rum Willow, so I don't know. Jacques is up to no good as usual. I'll say this, he got rich by marrying into the family, but he is a cunning guy. You could hear Willow just tapping away. You could feel her patience wearing as Jacques is just spitting his talk no jutsu, all disgusting like, and it wasn't even good. He's just dripping with malice and confidence and knowing that he's turned the people against Ironwood, especially those two console people. It is partially, I'll say yes, not sharing information, but he said you can't buy, she said you can't buy trust. He's like, precisely. I'm pretty sure he bought his trust. Either way, I thought it was interesting that they allowed Rob and Hill to come to the meeting. Part of me is still saying that Jacques is trying to pull something off. I don't know what it is, but he is. It was interesting that when he goes about this Amity Tower project and we know nothing, and Robin Hill's like, you know nothing too? I'm like, Robin, shh. Relax. Like, whoa, you about to spill the beans, girl. All the beans. This was a good informational chapter. It allowed us to see some of the character of Weiss's mom. It allowed us to see Crow coming into his full own self. It allowed us to see just exactly how low Jacques is willing to go. I like that Weiss got the information she's looking for. Now that she can connect her father to Arthur, connect Arthur to Pietro, connect Pietro to Arthur, and we can figure out who's working with Salem. Now we're making some headway, you know what I mean? But I want to know how long that process is gonna take. Hopefully they can figure it out pretty quick, but I'm not quite sure. Team Jorn working together to free Weiss was pretty funny. When I saw Nora collecting the food, I thought they were gonna go on Operation Party Crashers. Nora eat all the food, Ren starts saying some weird stuff to random people, freaking Jean just start randomly break dancing in the middle of a fancy party. I thought they were gonna three split up and just sow chaos, but Operation Get Rid of Whitley went very well. I've been saying some really mean things about Whitley, but like I said, that meeting Weiss's mother, just those 2 to 3 minutes of dialogue and understanding what's actually going on in the household and really putting it all together is like, yeah, Whitley is going under his daddy's thumb. However, what choice did he have? She left. He was there. His formative years was with dad, bro. He's gonna end up like dad. So it's a matter of, is he doing this because he doesn't like her, or is he doing this because he just had no choice? Nurture versus nature, you know what I mean? With that being said, I am really, really hoping from this council meeting that Robin Hill truly comes onto the side of Ironwood and tries to hold off the full frontal attack that Jacques and the council members are currently on. I don't even think these council members have anything concrete to be mad about outside of they're losing money and Jacques has money. I thought it was good how Jacques brought up, oh, we're all hurting. He's like, no, we're not all hurting. Atlas is hurting as a whole, but it's mostly just Mantle. You Atlanteans are fine up here. So yeah, it's gonna be good to see how this council meeting turns out. What are they plotting? And will Arthur be found out fast enough to prevent more discourse? But I don't think so, because he just turned the heat off in that mantle, and we're going to see just how bad things are going to get. With that being said, if you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video, hit the bell for post notifications, because we post content daily and you don't want to miss out. If you want to catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check the description for the Twitch link and, of course, the Patreon link where you'll find uncut, unreleased anime and, of course, RWBY reactions. I'm your man behind the cam, and as always, stay nasty.
You nasty.